It's who fall. Okay. Hey. Hi, the hair on my chimmy chin. Hey, Ozana, I had to brighten my screen so I could see. This is too close to me. Okay. Hey, Ozana. Hi, Historia TV, Maria Cookie Monster, Mary B, Abyssinin, Fix On, Brenda, Leader Me. Ozana Young says your hair is super cute today. Thank you. I was like too lazy to like twist it all up and like do all that, so I just put the little pigtails in and went on with it. Historia says you look cute. Thank you. Hey Mercury, Samara, Bittersweet. Hey Black Nuna Speaks. Hey girl. And Nicole says yes, you are so pretty. Thank you. Mona, I'm not talking to you. Mona, come here. Hi. Oh, did I feed you? Oh, I didn't feed you. I'm so sorry. I forgot to feed my cat. I'm so sorry, buddy. Hold on. Let me text your auntie. It's been a very long day, and I was like sitting there trying to figure out like how to approach it, because I'm not good with dealing with situations like that. So like the way, and I'm not gonna approach it because the way that I deal with stuff is I kind of like, at least this kind of stuff is so heavy, I kind of don't really I ignore it basically, because it's just it weighs on my conscious, and it affects me, and I like start overthinking like, oh my god, about how fragile life is and all of that, and it will literally scare me, and I won't be able to sleep. So it gives me bad anxiety talking about it. So I'm gonna avoid it for the most part. The only, like, at least for people who I actually cared about, or like, who had some sort of part in my growing up, examples DMX or Kim Jong-hyun, happy birthday to him, his birthday was yesterday, and rest in peace to DMX. But like the Prince Philip stuff, that is probably the only time I was laughing. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's Prince Philip. Black Twitter dragged the ever loving hell, and I think they still are, out of that man. I'm not gonna lie, I was hollering at that. I literally was convinced that he was taken out by Sprite, because I saw it was like McDonald's Sprite trending along with Prince Philip, and I was like, what's going on? Like, what's going on? Like, did he recover and then come out and start drinking McDonald's Sprite? And they're like, what is this, right? I had no idea. And then I go and I saw that he had passed away, and everybody was just like saying that it was freaking something about McDonald's Sprite. So I don't even know what the truth is, if he just genuinely passed away, or if it's like literally he tried to eat some McDonald's after coming out of heart surgery and it did not work. So I don't know what happened there, but let me text my sister so she can help me out with the kitty, because I promised to feed her at 8:30 and I forgot. Okay. She's never gonna forgive me. My cat, like, she's not gonna forgive me. Because she always gets like super hungry like at 7:30, Like she always gets really hungry an hour before she's supposed to be fed. So she'll get super hungry at 7:30, and like she'll cry and she'll pooch, and then she'll go to all of the family members and she'll like beg for food, and she'll lift her paw up and reach and beg, and then she'll pooch over by her little food bowl, and she'll do that until somebody feeds her before 8:30. And then after she's fed before 8:30, she will run around my house and throw up. So she doesn't get fed before 8:30, and then the problem comes, and sometimes I forget. So let's see. Ozana Young said Prince Philip is the Queen's husband. The Joker says, I feel sorry for the Queen. She lost her cousin and husband at the same day. And let's begin. The Joker has brought the jokes, okay? And I am not gonna lie to you, I thought the same thing. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I really was sitting there like, these people like really be sitting up here just talking about being married to their cousins and like talking about their relationships as if there's something honorable. You know what I mean? Like, it's weird. Like, but I don't really care for the lives of colonizers like that. So I really could give two cares about that man. So it is what it is. I have other people who brought joy into my life and good memories to mourn instead. But yeah, so how was y'all weeks going? Like, cause this week has been kind of rough for me. Like, personally, like, it's hard because your girl has to like manage a lot of stuff and like interviews and all of this stuff going on, and it's a little difficult over here, but I'm managing. I am getting by. I'm posting more videos. I'm a little sloppy. I'm sorry, Bissinin, for the video slip up today. I know you guys seen that one. But I quickly remedied that. But yeah, I just woke up and was like, chaos. I feel like I'm just wearing a black turtleneck and not a dress. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I probably should have worn a necklace. It doesn't matter. Okay. But yes, okay. F says TV says facts, like they're literally the colonizers. Like, for real. Like, I mean, everywhere. Like, they shoot. Oh, I have not seen it yet. I was gonna watch SZA and Doja Cat's new this isn't Doja Cat, yeah, new song. I have not gotten to it. I have not gotten to Cupcake's new song either. So I really want to watch those two. I'll probably do it after the live. Like, I hope it's really good, because I don't know what was going on in SZA's Good Day music video. Like, that one kind of threw me for a loop. Like, at first I was like, oh my God, and then it was just like, she was doing a lot of stuff that in my mind didn't work with the song Good Days. Like, I felt like the song, the way it sounded and the way it flowed went completely different from the way she was dancing to it. So I was just kind of thrown off by the video. Let me put my charger on my laptop. I'm knocking over my crystals. Okay. Unknown person said, I am telling you, black people do not care for kings and queens of colonization. We do not. No, ma'am, we do not at all. The Lonely Soul says the moon design is cool. Thank you. It's my favorite part. That's why I got it. I love it. I should have probably gotten it in the green. I'll probably get it in the green. Yeah, because I wear too much black. Okay. Nana says, yes. I was like, why is she going sick with the dancing? Right? I was like, I'm like, she really is going hard with these dancing, but like it just you're singing a ballad practically. You know what I mean? I felt like I was listening to a ballad, and I'm like, why are you dancing so hard to it? I mean, you getting it, but it's just like it just confused me. Ozana says Doja's getting a lot of praise because they have an Asian man as the lover interest in the music video. Why is she getting praise for that? Like, I mean, okay. Like, I don't see anything wrong with that, but I also don't see that as something like to be praised for. Like, I'm not understanding. I don't get it. Queen XOXO says Doja's a coon, really. I hope that she changes for the better. I have not been keeping up with her in her personal life, so I don't know if she still has certain tendencies. That's not my business. But as long as it's not public, that's not my. I don't really care what she does in the bedroom. That's all her. But as long as she's not like saying stuff out loud or whatever, I'm good. I like Doja. I love her music. So I just hope for I hope to see improvement from her because I absolutely love her music. Like Doja does not hit, and she's funny. So I would really like for her to just do better in general. Black Nuna Speak says my whole wardrobe is black, so you good. Well, for real, like I love black clothes. Like I love like black clothes, and everything else can be accented to it. So it could be black and pink, or black and white, or like black and brown. Like I love those kinds of combinations. Um, let's see. The Super M song is what Dynamite wished it was, in my opinion. Super M came back again. Wait, no, Super M came back? Like Becky and Taemin and them? Like Super M came back? Nana says, and I like Good Days sound. And I like how Good Days sounded in the Hit Different music video than the song itself. Same, I agree. Cookie Monster says, for real, lol. Even the choreography was like dynamite. Word. Doja's talented. She needs to learn. Yeah. Queen says, Sam, I like her song. I like her songs, but her, nah. Ozana says SM is trying to get as much as they can from Baekhyun and Taemin before they enlist. Gameplay, Queen XO says yes, and I'm guessing that's to them releasing another song. Black Nuna Speaks says K-Net's messing with Sam O Charity again, all over him opening up a YouTube. He needs to leave Korea because they're doing way too much. Absolutely, but that hopefully he does do that because sorry, y'all. My nose itched. It wasn't a booger or anything. My nose itched. Just want the nose ring in it. Oh my god, you actually can't see it from afar. Well, anyway. But yeah, that's what I saw happening for him. But we'll see how long it takes for him to get up and leave. Because I think in the reading that I did for him, I was saying that he's gonna try again and then eventually just quietly leave. Like it is what it is. Carolina said they did a song with Prudential. What is that a person? Unknown says, when will the queen die? She's been living way too long and she still looks healthy. She's out here eating babies. Sure, but I don't predict. Girl, I don't know. But, honestly, I'm not going to say nothing because I don't wish nothing on nobody. But, well, my oppressors, that's great. But I don't do that kind of stuff. But I tell you one thing, I will not be sad when it happens. That's all I can say. Let's see. Ozana says, I hope the queen outlives Charles because he don't deserve to be king. That man is gross. Oh yeah. They won't check their own though. They not about to check their own, so it ain't my bitch business. That sounds like I said another word. It ain't my business. Shoot. My allergies has been getting to me. Like I can't even hear from this ear right. Exactly. Just as Gigi says, I refuse to mourn over my oppressors. Like that's not something that I'm gonna do. Hey Usagi. um TV said Black Nuna Speak need to open her purse. What Black Nuna speaks? She needs to open her purse. I was talking about the queen. Uh-huh. Absolutely. 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 We need our reparations. We need them. Thank you. Like, please don't all of y'all fall out before y'all pay us back what y'all owe us. But we know they're not, so that's how they roll. Bittersweet. But yes, I don't, girl. I've been sitting here. I've gotten more into ATEEZ. I guess while I had some time, I got more into ATEEZ. I'm still confused with the last two, Jung Ho and but I know all of the rest of their names. I'm still proud of that. So I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next. I don't know what other K-pop boy group or girl group I should try to get into, because I feel like right now we're like the K-pop world is transitioning and there are a lot of groups that are disbanding right now, older and newer, I believe. And it's just a lot going on. So I'm like, who am I supposed to, like, who can I actually go stan? Because, it's getting hard to find a good group. It's getting hard. Prudential is an insurance company. I believe the partnership is specific to a branch in Asia. Okay, thank you, Carolina. Brenda says, I love the Caroline Myers archetype cards. They are quite easy to understand. Yeah, I love them too. Lead mini, I can't say your name, says I'm learning ATEEZ too. Good. G says Everglow. Okay, G says is tall. Okay, is tall. So then Jung Ho is the shorty one that can sing. Like, oh yeah, like okay. Let me get it together. Check out Stacy. You know what's so funny? I legit ignored Stacy because I hated their name. I was like, not y'all naming a whole group Stacy. I was like, what is this? So I know it's such a weird thing, but I literally ignored them because their name was Stacy. I tried to get into the boys a few years ago. I tried, and I was like trying to learn their names. I was like, it's 54 of them, and because it's like it's not even, I don't know how many of them. I think it's like either the same amount as in 17. I'm not sure, but I was like, it's so many that I couldn't. I was like, oh, y'all are talented. I can't do this. It's too many. Yeah, Chungha's fire. Chungha's always fire. Like, didn't Viction dance to Miss Taylor's song? Oh, that show probably started. What is it? What's that show that all the boys are on? Like B2B and Stray Kids and them. Chang'a did a song in Spanish with a Puerto Rican. Ooh, I know it's fire. I know it's gotta be fire. Stacy has great music. I'll check him out. You know who I almost Kingdom. Okay, that's already started, right? Has that already started? Because I will absolutely literally look up the performances for it. It says, haha, name aside, they got got potential to be big. Oh, I'm excited. I will absolutely check them out after the live. Okay, yes, it started. Yeah, I'm gonna look up the performances to Kingdom. Check out Stacy. I have to watch SZA and Doja Cat's music video as well as Cupcake's video. So I have a lot of stuff to actually get into after this. That's great. But yeah, okay, so yeah. B2B is killing it. I heard Rain have read. I seen just a little clip of Rain pick. Did he pick B2B or did he pick Icon? I can't remember. I forgot immediately. Dang. I think he picked Icon, I think, actually. Never mind. So yeah, I'm going. Oh, I look forward to looking at the performances. Like I was seeing some stuff on TikTok where, like, I don't know, except literally they were focused on the cameraman who apparently, like, did the busted. He didn't do the busted challenge. He just squatted down with the camera to film the dances, and they put the busted music over him. So I'll see. I just spilled water all over me. Not that much. Not that much. So ATEEZ is getting mistreated by Mnet, aka SnakeNet and Kingdom. I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's see if ATEEZ is deliberately being. Oh, I have my laptop back there. Oh, actually, I can prop that up on that bad boy. Hey, look at me now. Let's see if Mnet or whatever is deliberately. But you know what? It makes sense because let me pull some cards because I did an ATEEZ. I posted the ATEEZ reading on Patreon today, right? Yeah. Okay, so give me a second. Let me pull some cards and see what comes out on whether or not Mnet is actually trying to sabotage ATEEZ, or is Road to Kingdom trying to sabotage ATEEZ? Okay, cards have flipped over. You know, for now, I'm actually not seeing that just yet. I'm not seeing that. You know what I actually see? Yeah, I don't see them. This is the levers, by the way. I don't see them actually. Okay, let me show that. I don't see them actually manipulating. Or more, not manipulating. I don't see them deliberately trying to sabotage ATEEZ right now. What I am seeing is actually them trying to see their potential for popularity and growth. Yeah, and money. But I'm not seeing any deliberate sabotage. Is there anyone? Because it could be somebody. It could be not like just Mnet. It could be somebody in specific. Let's see. Is there anyone trying to sabotage? There was incentive, like somebody paid somebody. Somebody actually, believe it or not, there's allegedly for entertainment purposes only. It does actually seem like there was money deals behind the scenes. Like somebody may have paid them to like up the ante on something. So it's not something. I'll put it like this: it's not something where somebody's deliberately trying to attack ATEEZ. It's more so people paying to deliberately up somebody else's performance, or like pay for, like, let's say props, like oh, give them this the fireworks here, or give that group all of this, and not necessarily giving it to ATEEZ, but not to sabotage them. It's just that they're not the favorite. They're not who is paying the most money. So if there are other companies who are putting money in and saying, hey, I want them to have the most extravagant stage, they're like, okay, we're welcome to have that. And ATEEZ is not getting that treatment. ATEEZ is not getting that treatment. So what I'm also, hold on, let me catch up on your comments. Black Moon Speaks says, yes, Cupcake was trending on Twitter. I love her. The new song she dropped slaps. Oh, I gotta listen to it. So this kind of goes with let's see, ATEEZ company is owned by the company that runs Mnet. If anyone is trying to sabotage ATEEZ, it definitely isn't them. Okay, so that makes sense because I wasn't seeing Mnet trying to sabotage them. And like I said, even the lovers card came out. So they're really just trying to see how well they're going to do. And, you know, how far their popularity is going to take them. Now, I was going to piggyback off of the reading that I just did for ATEEZ that is released on Patreon, but it's of course not released on YouTube yet, so I don't want to talk about it. But this reading that I just did will clarify what was being said in the ATEEZ reading that is available on Patreon right now. It makes sense. Like, it makes sense. Okay. What's going on with JYP? Not YG. They don't care for Icon. I heard Mark Lee says, I heard how Hyunjin might be on hiatus until June. Really? Speaking of which, didn't 17's Mingyu get cleared up? I think it was him. I said Hyunjin finna have inches when he's back for real. Oh, that girl here. So y'all may hear the door open and stuff. Okay. Yeah, Mingyu is back. It says yes, the victim came out and clarified. Awesome. 17 performed on the Tonight Show? Really? Recently? So it said they were on Ellen. So I heard somebody else was going to be on Ellen too, or was it them? Honestly, I don't know why they keep going to Ellen. Like, Ellen has always been very anti-Asian. Like, she has been very, very, like, you know, she's a petty bitch. So allegedly for entertainment purposes only, she's been racist. Okay. So I just don't understand why they keep going there. TXT. Okay, it was TXT on the Ellen show. Because I was like, no, I know it was a different group. It was a group that I wanted to see. Because I remember making a mental check, like, oh, they're on Ellen. I have to go watch that. Breland says, right, Ellen can kick rocks. Exactly. Exactly. Hey, Fabiola. You didn't miss too much, I don't think. But I have short-term memory, so I don't know. We could have talked about a lot of things, but for the most part, we talked about some comebacks of like SZA. Well, I guess we don't really call those comebacks since they're American artists, but we talked about like SZA and Cupcake's song releases and Prince Philip and things like that. Hi, Ariana. TV Ellen looking at Blue Hour. Girl, she look weird. She really do look like that. She really do look like that, though. She really does. She really does. But yes. Oh, Wendy of Red Velvet had to come back, and I almost went to go look at the music video because I was just like, oh, I know. I remember that I loved Red Velvet's actual music, like their Velvet side. And so I got excited, and then I had to stop. I had to pause and say, wait a minute, which one is the anti-black girl? Which one is, wait a minute, which one the one? And I had to remember it was her. And I said, well, I guess I'm not listening to that. So I guess I'm not listening to that. Like, I'll wait till it's like till she's not promoting it, and then I'll probably listen to it to see if it's good. G says Spider is so good. Yeah, he did that. I think it's Hoshi. He did that. Like, I don't know how he manages to hang upside down on that thing and not pass out with all the blood rushing to his head, but it is what it is. Like, he really did that. Diana R says, what did you think of BTS's film Out? I loved it, actually. I actually really liked it. I listened to it, and I thought, oh, this is what I miss. I like this sound, like this. I liked it. I really did. I enjoyed that song. And I was just like, this is what I need. This is what I needed. It made me feel good. It was nostalgic. Anna says Wendy is a great singer. I'm sure she is. How is the Wendy song? I didn't listen to it either. I don't know. Like, okay. Queez says Wendy's song sucks. That's what I heard. That's funny. TV says Wendy is talented but a clown. Yep. Braylon says he was giving me very Wonho and Taemin, and I loved it. Yes. And that's a damn good combination. Okay, wait a minute. That's what I forgot to talk about. EXO is having a comeback. EXO is having a comeback, and it just dropped out of nowhere. Like, I was so confused. Like, I was seeing these video clips, and I'm looking at them, and it looks like they were wearing like inverted monster outfits, like they had the monster outfits, except they just changed the colors. And I was like, I was so confused. I was looking at it, and I'm like, okay, Dio, Jimin. And I'm like, is somebody putting like old behind the scenes like clips on my timeline? Like, what's happening? And then I realized like it was a comeback, and I got so excited because I wasn't expecting it so soon. I wasn't expecting it. And so I was like sitting there like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? Like, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. More than likely, I'm absolutely going to buy this album. More than likely, I really will, but I'll see. I'll see how the song goes. I'll see how it goes. Usually, EXO really doesn't miss for me, like when it comes to vocal talent, when it comes to the songs that they produce, unless it's Coco Bop. Like, they don't usually miss for me. So I look forward to seeing what they're going to bring and how their vocal dynamic will be, because I like seeing the little switch up of like, okay, when Chen was there and then now Chen's not there, and now it's like Dio is back. Yeah, when Chen was there and Dio was not there, and then I'm like looking for Dio's vocals in the album and just seeing how they survive without Dio's R&B vocals. And now Chen is gone and Dio is back, and so I'm like, now I want to listen to see how do they manage without Chen's vocals. And I'm excited for that. I mean, honestly, Baekhyun is gone too, because I was gonna say either way, Baekhyun is like a perfect combo between Dio and Chen. Like, Baekhyun literally like can come, like he's like a combination of both of their vocals. Like, so yeah. So oh wait, yeah, he's gonna be on this too. So I look forward to seeing how this sounds. I'm excited, and how the album's gonna look. Carolina said Chen doing his military service. Yeah, the whole Beagle line about to go, about to be in the military. So that's good for them. And like I said, I forgot. Did I? Okay, yeah, no, I did a reading on that. Okay. What was I gonna say? My memory is just, I'm gone. It's because I'm tired. Like, I'm tired. Like, that's what it is. I'm freaking tired. And I knew I was tired, and I didn't sleep. before. I didn't take a nap before I started the live. Like I was up, and then my sister came to visit, and I was like, "Hey, let's play some games." And I play games instead of taking a nap before before doing the live. And now my brain is like shutting down. My brain is like, girl, we're not here right now. Like you didn't sleep last night, you woke up early this morning, you worked, then you played video games, and now you're here. Like now you're here. And my mind is like, I have no time for you. Anna says Dio is my favorite vocalist. Ooh, y'all know Chen is mine. But yes. But I went through Dio first. Like Dio was the first. Dio was the first bias for about 3 years. And then was it like even when like Dio was literally my bias back when I wasn't standing EXO. Like Dio was my bias back when I wasn't standing EXO, even though I couldn't tell the difference at first, only like for the first 2 weeks between Dio and Xiumin. So I literally just used to call them the owls because that's what they looked like to me. They look like owls. They have really big eyes. Well, Xiumin has cat eyes, but like when he would get excited, he would do like this, and so his eyes would get really big. So I would call him and Dio the owls, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, my favorite are the owls, the ones that look like owls." Because they're so cute. They're like small and they have big eyes. And I'm like, yeah, that's them. Okay, hold up. What's going on? Bittersweet. So y'all heard about everything that's happening in China and what they did to the Muslims? Yeah. 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 I know about it because I've heard about it from a while ago, like a long time ago, in the camps and all of that stuff. But there are certain things that I've learned that I have to keep my mind away from. Like it's like I have to be both aware and then also make sure that I don't intake a lot of that because it, like I said, it doesn't work well with me. Like it really will give me like horrible anxiety and panic attacks, and then and I can't sleep, and I just ugh. So yes. AS said Jackson pulled out from the ATEEZ because people were mad at him. Yeah, I heard that. I think Jackson defended China or something like that. But that's kind of like why I don't really mess with Jackson and Lay, even though I liked them as K-pop idols. They do stand for China, like and the things that they do, and because of that, I cannot really mess with them. Like I can't do it. No, ma'am. It says Carolina says Lay terminated a few contracts, as so did Victoria. Yeah. They have been doing it for such a long time that none of the countries want to upset China, so they ignore it. Yeah. Absolutely, Fabiola. Absolutely. And it's like there are people who are in power and people who have a voice to say something, who were idols, who have a voice to say something. And what I've seen or haven't seen is that they did not do that. So they have their stance and their positions and where they are. And it's just like, yeah, I can't mess with that. Ella says Lay and Victoria, especially seen really into the CCP. Lay is literally a youth ambassador for the government. Yeah. Yes, he is. So honestly, I'm gonna be honest. As a black person, once Lay hit me with when that whole thing broke out last time, and he was mad at Hong Kong, and once he said that if it were him, or some paraphrasing here, that he would just let the cops beat him and then say thank you. That's when I was like, cannot fuck with you. I cannot. I cannot. TV says Chinese idols are trying to protect themselves and their families. Yeah. Samara says I can't mess with Jackson because of his personality. Personally, like I think the situation was a straw that broke the camel's back for some people. Absolutely. I mean, Jackson is already on thin ice. Um, well, he's already been through the ice. Joy says, I've seen from Chinese people that it's really difficult for them to stand up against China because it can affect their families big time. That's why the idols are avoiding going against China, going against the one China. Yeah, I know that too. I've heard that like they have like a really tight control over them. Like they don't have control over what they say and post on social media. All of that is monitored and things like that. So, but it is what it is. Usagi Velvet says, doesn't Jackson have ADHD? So I've heard. I wouldn't put it past him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he said that he has it or he has it. I wouldn't be surprised. It would make sense to me. Excuse me. Let's see. Braylon says freedom of speech is pretty much illegal in China. You can go to prison. Yeah. Carolina says there's so much censorship there that they probably face severe consequences. Oh wow. Fabiola says Jackson has ADHD and depression. Makes sense. Well, they go hand in hand. ADHD, anxiety and depression usually all come together. At least it comes together for me. So but yeah. I've heard that their family can disappear overnight. Yeah, they did that to one of the I think she was an actress had actually said something and she disappeared for like months. They did bring her back though, but yeah, she disappeared. They really did disappear her. And it's okay. Chat is moving. Oh, guys, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you are enjoying the conversation. I also want to ask y'all a question. Okay, so I have a few requests. It's not too many, but I have a few requests. There's two things. No, I'm not going to bring up the other one because I'm not really comfortable. Whatever. Okay, so the first one is I see a lot of people wanting me to do more readings on gamers. Do you guys watch gamers? Like, let's say, Iberleezy, Corey Kenshin. Someone said Sukino. I think K-Max suggested Sukino. I don't know. So whoever that is, what's that one? What's his name? Death Note or something. Corpse Husband. Corpse Husband. Like those people. Do y'all watch them? Okay, so I see people saying I don't watch gamers. It is Sweet says I watch Corey Kenshin. That's about it though. Okay. No. Says, are you familiar with Little Mix? Okay. Okay, so we're getting. Okay, so I'm seeing a majority no. Or if to help to make it a little easier for me to decide, can y'all put yes or no? Like basically, do y'all want readings on these on the gamers? Yes or no? Just let me know because I need to see how many people care about it because I don't want to waste my time making a video on a gamer and like 2 people watch it and I'm looking like that was an hour of my time. Like, okay. Okay, awesome. So let's see. We have no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, so yeah, gamers, I'm probably not going to be reading on them. So I apologize in advance for the people who do want readings on the YouTubers who are gamers. You are going to have to go to Patreon and actually purchase a reading for gamers, because I'm not going to go out of my way to make a video that majority of cups are not going to watch. So if you, oh, speaking of which, let me say that now. If you would like to purchase a reading on an idol, celebrity, YouTuber, or whomever that I have not done, and you're absolutely sure she's not going to do a reading on them on this channel, you have to go to Patreon, and I have a VIP tier where you can request a reading on that person, and you can also message me all of the questions you want answered on that person or topic. So you can go over there to do that. Check out the tiers on Patreon. They're all customizable. Just message me after you bought your tier and what bought your reading. Just message me and say, hey, this is what I want. Like, this is who I want it on or whatever. And then I'll get it to you in those days. And of course, you have access to all of my Patreon exclusive videos, including reactions that I do not post here. So, second topic. Somebody brought up, and this has a lot of likes on one of my one or two of my YouTube videos. I can't remember which ones though. Again, I'm going to ask for yes or no's. Okay. So this one is, do you guys, now I'm not sure, I'll talk about it later. This one is, someone suggested that I do readings on idols' childhoods to see what was their childhoods like and what inspired, or how were they inspired, I guess, to become idols, something of the sort like that. Like what kind of, like, what were they like when they were younger? Like, I guess past, I'm not sure, but something along those lines. So first, I want to see your yeses and nos. Do you want, like, because it's specifically, I think it had to do with an X or a Baekhyun reading. They're like, oh, I would love to know what was he like as a child, or blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of yeses. Okay. Now, I'm personally on the fence with this one. I would love to do it because it looks like a lot of people want to see it. But I also feel like it's a little bit creepy to be in like the idol's childhood, if that makes sense. Because I'm like, well, they give us so much already. So to like try to, read on and say, yeah, this is what they were like as a kid, that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe that's a bit invasive. Like at that point, it would be a little bit invasive. I will try it out. So, and I'll see what, what the response is, or see how the video, like when I'm reading, see what kind of comes out, and see like if it's good. Because again, children are still people. And a lot of times there are dark things that can happen to children. So I want to make sure that when I'm doing a reading on an idol, there isn't something that comes up that I would not want to put out, about that idol's past. So those are things that are like, so that's what let's see. RM, so that RM has a problematic past. You know what? Instead, it says, more, I don't know. I don't know. Yes. Samara says, don't you have a rule against minors? Yes, I have a rule against reading on any situation that I probably didn't clarify that. Reading on any situation that is romantic or anything about minors. But in fact, I could just keep that general. So yeah, like, let's not. I'm sorry. I know I asked, but it was just something I want to see how many of you guys were interested in it in general. But like, I might as well stand in my own truth because to be honest, like I just don't feel comfortable with it. Like I feel like it's weird. Like I feel like it's like and this is no disrespect for anybody who wants the reading. Like cuz I get it. I get it. You're like, "Oh my god, I would love to see, how was their childhood? Like, what was their favorite da 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 da." I understand. I get it. But I guess from my point of view, I feel like it's kind of weird. Like it's in from doing it, I feel like I'm reaching into something that is just not like, I mean, everything I do as readings is not my business, but I feel like when you're under a certain age, I'm like, that's your personal life. And I don't want to be involved in that. I don't want to know. I don't care. Like, I don't really care. Like, I really don't. So I'm gonna go with I agree. I'm gonna go with no. But I do want to see. I did want to see what you guys' response would be. Like, is that something that you're interested in? So instead, let's go a different route. While I have everyone here, or as many people as we have, hold up, what's going on with RM? Oh, see, now I missed it. Somebody repeat what happened with RM because I see RM admitted it. RM admitted what? What happened? I actually did not hear Bambi. I didn't. I did not, and I don't know why. I have been like in such a slump, like every day. Like I've been struggling. I have just gotten on my medication, so my moods are like really fluctuating. So I've been really stressed out and like lethargic, and then like depressed, and then having anxiety. So I'm going through a lot of emotions. I'm going through a lot. So I have not actually watched anything. Did I see only one of Libido? They made a song called Libido. No, I haven't seen it because I don't really know of only one of like that. I think only one of did something that I liked and then I forgot about them. um, AS says, are you getting better? I, I'm getting I am getting better. I absolutely am getting better, but it's taking time to adjust. It's taking time for me to adjust and figure out what works for me, because my whole diet has to also change. And so I have to be careful about, I love citrus flavored stuff. So lemon stuff, all of that. And my whole diet has to change. So I can't have any citrusy things, oranges, lemons. I can't eat any of that because it will affect the medication that I take. Like it's a lot of things that actually were in my diet that I enjoy. And hold up, Estelia said he admitted that he's not a good person. I wouldn't be surprised. RM gives me perv vibes, but I'm not accusing him of anything. Black Nina Speak says, are you practicing self-care, sis? I hope you're trying to rest. I try. I can't sleep. For those of you who don't know, like when you have it's different for everybody because people's ADHD are strong. Like there are certain areas in their life that is like more prominent, like stronger than others. Like some people may have really high depression, and my depression may be halfway, which is not. It's like actually really bad. But my anxiety, blah blah blah. But I can't sleep. It's hard for me to sleep. So, yeah, it's very difficult for me to sleep, but I'll always wake up early. So, I don't know, I'll get like 5 hours, 4 hours of sleep and then just go the whole day being up because my medication actually keeps me up. It adds even more. I guess I don't, it's not caffeine, but it adds more of that kind of effect. So I can't go to sleep. And so I'm tired and it's just, but I'm trying. I'm trying. I have to just figure out how to sort of get everything to work, what I need to do before bed that can help me go to sleep faster. What can I do to in the middle of the day to keep me from getting like for my emotions like really plummeting. I'm working on it. So hopefully I will be better. I was actually going to tell you guys at the beginning of the month that I started a medication now. And so don't be surprised if there's some weeks that I'm like literally not posting or I'm not on here. It's because I'm really going through a lot of stuff. I'm going through the motions. So it is what it is. But I am trying to be better. Um, Nana says, girls say my sleep is terrible. Um, Natalie Green says, have you tried CBD gummies? What are those? The what are they? What is it? Is that stuff they get to little kids to go to sleep? No, I think that starts with an M. That's melatonin, right? Oh, okay. Bittersweet. That's what I was going to ask you guys. I got so distracted. Obviously, my medicine is wearing off, right? So that's what I was going to ask you. Instead of that, right? I want you guys to tell me what kind of readings you guys want to see. Now, if it is anything like someone just said, the Idol's Kinks. Someone just said then who the hell was in front of my house? Anyway, somebody said the Idols Kinks. I will absolutely do that because I used to talk about that on the lives, but I will absolutely do that. But if I make videos on Idols Kinks, if I record videos, it's going to be on Patreon only. YouTube will nuke me for certain things. So that can't go here. I can absolutely do that Freaky Friday videos and like post them on Patreon. I'm so sorry for my YouTube only people, but if it's any like kind of video that has sort of explicit content or talks about that, it's going to have to be on Patreon. They will nuke me for the title itself. Okay. Black Nuna Speaks says, I'm praying for you and I understand because my anxiety meds counteract with other meds and it totally shifts my mood. Yeah, it's like that. Like, oh God, thank you. Thank you, because your girl needs it. Empress says, hey, Lioness, you the best. Thank you for stopping by, Empress. Let's see. Okay, so I'm seeing yes, do kinks. Yes, do kinks. Okay. So, okay, but Beatrice says, what about readings on idols' thoughts on certain Western celebrities? That's interesting, but I'd have to hold up. CBD calms you. Natalie Green says CBD calms you down. It helps with anxiety and depression without getting you high. CBD oil. Okay, I remember. Okay. Yeah. Is that even legal over here? I'd have to see if that's legal. But yeah, hopefully I have no idea. Let's see. Wore a black is beautiful shirt and some Black people were praising him, and some of white stands were mean. What is this talking about? AS says, can you do a reading on which idols are more spiritual than others? I know Yoongi. That's interesting. I could do that. Because, like, I know Dio may not be aware, but he's magical. Dio is magical. I just remember his birthday reading. I think Dio is magical in some sense. Like, there's something about Dio. Yeah, there's something about Dio for me. Yeah, I knew it was going to come out. I have 4 cards that came out, but the Magician came out. Like, there's something about Dio, like, and like it was like the 6 of Pentacles, almost like he was given a sort of gift, a spirit. We can do like actual readings on it. Like, he was given some sort of gift. It's weird. But yeah, it's like there are a few spiritual idols. Like I said, Kihyun, I feel like Kihyun has something. I always joke about this with Bang 10 all day. Kihyun, I feel like he has something about him as well. Okay. Vanessa says, submissive trash talker. What an interesting name. Bittersweet says, maybe you can do readings on people idols dislike. Ooh. I like that one. Ooh, we can do one. Okay, here's an idea. Um, like, do they have beef? Like, we could do a versus, like said idol versus said idol. Like, and y'all could tell me, like, I'm gonna have to leave like posts like every week or end of the weeks and be like, okay, like I'm gonna put one on Twitter so you guys can go over there and put your ideas under there. So because on Monday, that's when I do all my recordings. And I need content. I need content. So I'm gonna give me your ideas. In fact, I'm gonna put it up there now. Send me your ideas, because that is a good idea. Like, we can do sort of like a verses in a sense, not like the music thing, like, but like how people was like Yoongi and Kihyun, like are they friends, or are they enemies? So y'all could do a thing where y'all leave in the comments, can you do a Yoongi ex Kihyun, like are they friends, do they like each other, or do they actually hate each other? So, oh my God, I felt like that was so difficult to get out. I felt like that was so difficult to get out. Yes, it's okay. Look up down. Annie says yes. Do a versus. Anna says Taeyeon versus Jessica. Yeah, I did that one. I think, did I do Taeyeon versus Jessica, or did I do Tiffany and someone else? I think, did I post it? I did one of those though. I definitely have it. I don't know if it's on Patreon, but Vanessa said Dio has a moon in Virgo, very spiritual and modest. Jessica and Taeyeon. Okay. I think I did one of those, Jessica Taeyeon. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm pretty sure it was like two of them. Like, um, yeah. Yeah, like Jimin and Junghyun is a classic versus. It absolutely is. It absolutely is. So yeah, we can do that. Let me go ahead and type. What am I gonna put in this one? I have to go because I'm an hour late to feeding my cat. So I'm about to was Rose just trending? Okay, I guess it's gone now. Okay, so I'm gonna put I'm gonna put give me your reading. Oh my god, your reading ideas and topics. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little GIF there. Um, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna use this one. Okay, sorry about that. I have posted it. So, and I did that now because I know that as soon as I get off of this, I'm gonna absolutely forget, and I'm gonna go to bed or attempt. So I posted it now. So, like, the verses ideas, make sure you guys put that there. Any other ideas, please describe it. Like, what kind of reading ideas do you guys have? Because I want to make this more fun. I want, like, even with the verses, I want you guys to guess before I even post it. Like, do you think they're friends? Do you think they're enemies? Do you think they're frenemies? Like, what are your thought processes on how these certain dynamics work? Like a dynamic reading, of course, which I have on my Patreon. But yeah, it says RM and BI dislike each other. RM and Bobby. Oh, a lot of okay. Well, y'all better put it on Twitter because I need something where I can click on it and actually go down the list. Y'all know I can't follow just this and then be able to remember it on Monday. I'm not built like that, so y'all gonna have to work with how my brain works if you want to see these types of readings. Just please make sure you go to Twitter and don't forget to post your idea, who you want your reading on under the post. It has that man pointing to his head right up there. It says, give me your readings and idea topics. Is right there. So, oh, my screen went black? Okay. Vanessa says, love your readings, Linus. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Irene versus Joy. They got beef. Hey, like I said, leave it on Twitter so I can see the list and go back to it. But y'all, I'm gonna clock out for my cat tear up my house because she needs to get some food. Thank you all for coming and spending time with me. Make sure you thumbs up the video. I'd really appreciate it. Check out my Patreon if you would like to purchase your own personal reading for yourself, celebrity, idols, or whoever. Like, just go ahead and just tell me who you want to read on. It is what it is. But yes, I will catch you again next week. I love you all. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your health, mental, physical, spiritual. Take care of it all. Make sure y'all drink some water before y'all go to bed. Hydrate, all of that, because it's starting to get hot. Okay, it's starting to get hot. So I love you all, and I will see y'all again in the lion's den. Bye.